So in the previous example, we were creating a table from a text file which we then imported into Access. With that table, we've actually split it into 3 different tables, as we talked about how one table you could import certain fields and put them into a table. Let's just give one example by going back to Access to show you one of what table we could import. You can actually import Excel tables as well into Access. So in this table we have first name, surname, age, type ID, type planet, powers, and powers description. So these 4 are going to be in a table by itself. We're going to have a table for these 2 and a table for these 2. So we're going to have one table for the first name, surname, age. We're also going to have the type ID and the powers ID into that same table. For the separate table, for type ID, we'll have type planet, and for powers table, we have powers ID and power description. So we have 3 tables overall. If we go back to Access, you can see you already have these tables here. It's really important that you set a primary key for each table first, and that when you are creating the entity relationship diagram, it really helps to make sure that you have the correct data types. For example, if one field with the primary key is a short text, you need to make sure that the other key in the other table with the same field name is also short text. Okay, so we click on Database Tools, we will click on Relationships, and this will come up with a new tab. It's a good idea at this moment to close these tables, so I'm just going to close them. Right click, close. And we are still on our relationships table. Normally a window should pop up. If not, you can do right click, show tables, and you'll have these 3 tables. I'm going to add them now. So I've done this before, that's why it's showing the relationships already. Let's just rearrange them in a way so it makes sense. Okay. So we've got the hero ID, the first name, surname, age, type ID, and power ID. So powers, there could be 1 power, too many heroes, and we have type, there's 1 type, too many heroes. To make these relationships, all we need to do is drag over the corresponding field to the other corresponding field. So we have type ID, we drag it over to here. Let's just ignore that. All we need to do is enforce referential integrity, so it's really important for our database. We press OK and you'll see this line. If you would like to delete it, normally you can just click on it and press delete, and it would get rid of that relationship. So this one's already been done for you, so it's 1 to many. So let's just do that again. So we've got hero and type. So get type ID, drag it over to type ID to look at that primary key, and press create. So that should link both our fields together. If I go back now and click on one of my tables, I should be able to see, if I click on a type table, it shows me records for that particular file in hero. So if we click on alien, we have Adam Warlock and Drax. If you populate the field with a powers table, we can do exactly the same for the powers table as well.